Hi, my name is Bailey Thomas, and I chose to do my research on a device called the EyeBox. It's a non-invasive, baseline-free tool to help with the diagnosing of concussions. And in my field of study, I'm studying physical therapy. I wanted to do a research. I wanted to research more into concussions and see what the new ways of diagnosing concussions, what the progression has been. Because now the standard testing is just asking your patient simple questions on what's your name, where were you born, how old are you, what happened, those sorts of things that can easily be altered. And whenever you're dealing with a mild concussion, the patient can easily answer those things and can pretty much give you a false positive result. So it's not accurate. It's not, a test that really is scientifically accurate, effective. So this device is not that. It uses eye tracking, which is a way of testing the eye's position and movement to help analyze the patient's the processing of visual information. And it looks like this, the EyeBox. So there's an algorithm put in play to see whether or not this patient has the proper eye movement, or if their eye movement is slow, inaccurate. It's the patient has to require their head movement or their finger movement or any other form of movement on their body to aid in their eyes themselves moving. So this really does narrow in ways of this test being accurate, and it gives the testing of concussions a more accurate and easier way. This test takes about 4 minutes of the patient just sitting there and you standing on the other side of the screen and analyzing their eye movements. And prior to this device being created, other than the subjective measurements of asking the generalized questions, you needed baseline testing. You needed testing done prior to this happening. In the event that a concussion would happen, you have results to go back on and to pretty much compare to. All of which is not easily accessible to the public. It's not effective. It's not efficient. So Oculogica, the company that created this EyeBox, it's a company full of physicians and researchers that have put into play this device that really opens up a new realm of concussion testing, and it helps with accurately detecting a concussion, as mild as it can be, or as the severity of it, because it's very simple for a play to happen on a football field. The athletes get knocked out, they're unconscious. Okay, first sign, yeah, that they pretty much have concussion. You can easily diagnose that. But in a sense where the patient has a head trauma, but they're answering the questions fine, they don't have any other form of serious concussion symptoms, you can't accurately detect that. So with this device, it gives a scientific background pretty much for the results themselves. And I'm very excited to find out that they actually do have this in play and that the FDA approved it back in January. So I expect and predict that more devices of this sense will be out in the future, and that concussion testing will be so much more easier and so much more accurate with devices like this. And it's just a simple device like this that can fit on a table that can help with healthcare professionals making their job a lot easier, and the patient will not have to do a CT scan. It will not have to be pretty much in contact with radiation for this test to go on. So it's so much easier for concussions to be diagnosed, and I'm very excited and very happy to do this research for y'all and to show y'all that there are these tests going around and being created, and this is a very well-rounded one. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed.